The Rendili Star Drive Dreadnaught heavy cruiser is one of the most venerable and longest-running capital ships in the Star Wars galaxy. As a heavy cruiser, they are a step down from Star Destroyers or Mon Calamari cruisers, but a step up from Nebulon B frigates or bulk cruisers. Dreadnoughts hold a special place in the hearts of most committed or older Star Wars fans, as they made their first appearance in the Thrawn trilogy novels by Timothy Zahn. And these ships are also special to me, as when I tell a Star Wars story, I would prefer these cruisers as a hero ship, rather than something like a Star Destroyer or a mere transport freighter like the Ebon Hawk or Millennium Falcon. Since these ships have been around long before the Clone Wars, most are old, tough, hard to maintain, and heavily modified. They required an enormous crew complement, but this was later reduced with new automation technology. The Old Republic maintained a fleet of 200 dreadnoughts known as the Katana Fleet, which later plays a major role in the Thrawn trilogy novels. By the time of the New Republic, dreadnoughts have been used by virtually every faction in Star Wars: the Old Republic, the Separatists, the Empire, the Rebel Alliance, the New Republic, and various scums and villains, such as pirates, for about a century. This particular dreadnought is a pirate dreadnought called the Saber, and since I put a lot of time and detail into finally finishing this model, I plan to use it in some of the upcoming fanfiction videos. Although the Saber is heavily modified, she retains many of the classic dreadnought design features. She is about 600 meters in length, putting her at twice the size of a Nebulon B frigate and about a third the size of an Imperial Star Destroyer. Like all dreadnoughts, the Saber has several weapon blisters on the hull. These blisters act as power generators and cooling mechanisms for a variety of weapons. In this case, the Saber has several twin turbo lasers and some ion cannons occupying the weapon blisters. And for anti-fighter weapons, there are several quad laser turrets, each one with slightly more firepower than an X-Wing and access to the ship's power generators. The Saber has several shield generators appropriated from other ships, but like most dreadnoughts, her best protection is in her armor. The armor on most dreadnoughts is very thorough and easily repaired. The Saber itself has been patched up quite a few times. The downside of this armor plating is that the ship is heavy and not particularly maneuverable. The Saber has several reaction control thrusters mounted along the side of the hull to aid in maneuverability though. Most classic dreadnoughts are not designed to carry fighters. The Empire modified several to use TIE fighter racks in place of the cargo bays, as TIE fighters are not easy to come by compared to something like Z-95s or cloak-shaped fighters. The Saber has given up some hull space in favor of a hangar required to carry a wide variety of fighters, since pirates have to use what's available. Now I'll touch briefly on dreadnought tactics. Dreadnoughts are built for staying power and turbolaser barrages. The weapons blisters are arranged in a way to provide decent firing arcs, but they are especially good for delivering heavy broadside salvos that shock an enemy ship's defenses. In the case of the Saber, the ion cannons are useful for disabling other ships so that pirate operations can proceed. Since many targets are too fast for the Saber to catch, her complement of Z-95s armed with ion cannons can pursue and disable victims, which can later be boarded or captured. Now, since I really love this ship, I'm looking forward to using it in upcoming videos. Subscribe and stay tuned for these videos, and be sure to like and comment. I read almost every comment. Until next time, space friends.